Okay, we may commence.
Okay.
Okay, anyone who has any questions? There are some questions in the chat as well.
Let me check. High tournament means that exactly above 2,600. High level tournament. Okay, is above 2006. This is for level 1 tournament, but we have 2,400 also high level, but not the level 1. But this is high level we can call. And about the other tournament, for example, we have open tournament such as Dubai Open. We have more than 60 grandmaster. You cannot say level 1 tournament. Could be level 2 tournament or level 3 tournament, because they have many top players and many grandmaster with 2,600, 700. So this is also calling at the high level, or maybe level 2 or 3, but not level 1. You are now. This is a sense that cannot get irritation. I didn't type since what's now. This is the Arabic single call media. There's no question. They're asking. They're talking about the single. Singing.
No, there is no. There's one question by Mr. Craig is asking, what is board space? What is board?
Board space between two boards. I have in the tournament hall, such as Chess Olympiad. And Chess Olympiad system is different because this is team competition. That team competition must be two boards next to each other on the right side and two on the left side. For the arbiter, when the work between, you can see 4 clocks very easily and control. For team competition, this is space between them, no space. But for individual tournament, must be there space one between 1.5 meter to 2 meters space. This is for normal events or rated event, but for the top level and for the world championship, but there will be more space between the tables.
Question by Mr. Innocent Camera. He's asking about the default losing time before starting the.
Yes, this is must mention in the regulation, because if not mentioned in the regulation, default time will be 0. So if the scheduled tournament, we starting every day round by, for example, 3 p.m. So once the chief arbiter says start, so meaning start. Who's not there, he lost the time by default. But if the in the regulation mentioned default time 15 minutes, so once we say start until 15 minutes, if anybody come delay, can play before 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, you will lose by time, and default will be lose by default. So this is we calling the zero tolerance. If not mentioned in the competition regulations, it will be zero tolerance. If the mention, this other case. This is the default time. So in the any event, especially the international events, and there must be some signs around the tournament venue, or outside, inside, and for the spectator, for example, quiet, please, or silent, because this is for spectators who maybe parents come with their kids in the tournament hall. They don't know about regulation rules about the switch off mobile phone, about maybe come and talking to each other. They don't know any rules about the chess event. For that, we put some signs just to guide people and to inform them, please cannot do this, you can do this. So this sign quite is better to be before enter the venue, and will be very clear for parents, for spectators to see. Signs, please. And no mobile phone or forbidden. You can just put some notice to okay, understand, I cannot enter by my mobile inside the tournament hall. And the organizer, in this case, he has to provide a special room or some desk or some safe books to carry this type of electronic, because electronic device not allowed to enter in the tournament hall. Mobile phone, laptop, iPod, iPad, others not allowed. Okay, where shall he keep this electronic board? Must be in his bag or in the safe box by organizer. If the organizer not provide this type, what shall he do? Okay, in this case, FIDE allowed to enter inside after permission of the chief arbiter, but he has to keep in the bag. So keep in the bag after permission of the arbiter, chief arbiter, and keep it very far from his table. And under his responsibility, if any noise come from the bag, this guy will lose the game. So this is under his responsibility. And sometimes I remember always I am give example of Istanbul, because there was good organized event in Istanbul, and the system was very good. They keep safe box there. When you go, you want to enter the chess tournament hall, for everybody, for arbiters, spectators, for players, and you go there, they give you key with a box. So you have to pay €1, €1, and this safe box belong to you. You can keep anything you want inside. Then once you finish, come back, open the safe box and take your things, and you can go. So this system worked very well. I like it. So nobody can enter inside the tournament venue any type of electronic devices. Even the pen, the ball pen, normal pen, not allowed to enter inside the tournament hall. They said, okay, we provide the pen, everything, so no need to bring pen with you. Then the sign must be some sign to show, guide the players, and where is the toilet? Where is the toilet for gentle and for woman? And another sign, no smoking. Or can put sign, this is the smoking area, or no smoking at all in the tournament hall or outside area of tournament hall. And if there's any canteen or cafe, okay, sometimes players want to go take the cafe. If the organizer not provide the snacks or water or some cafe, they want to buy coffee. The canteen is very close, and after take permission from the chief arbiter or arbiter, go outside. Then must send someone from anti-cheating to follow the player, see where he's going. Really is going to canteen or go to the home or room or somewhere else. And then also another sign, analyzes area or analyzes room. So here clear to me where's the analyzing. So no need every time coming player ask me where's analyzing room. Coach coming, where's analyzing. So if the sign there will be make the life very easy for everybody. No flash photograph. So we said in some events we allowed 5 minutes from the beginning, 5 minutes with a flash and 5 minutes without flash. Then they can leave except the official press or photographer, which belong to the organizer. He can anytime come and take photo, but without disturb the players. No flash more. After 5 minutes, no more flash. I remember in World Match Championship between Ian and Carlson, we allowed 7 minutes. Only first 7 minutes, they take photos. Then after that, nobody allowed, even official press not allowed to be inside that room. Only arbiters and 2 players, nobody else. Then if we have disability people and special, they have private toilet for them or private room, so we have to put some sign about disabled access. And for commentary room, we have some event, they have the people, especially in World Championship, they want people always commentator and analyze the game during publish and broadcast the game. They analyze why a player played this move. Is it a strong move, a weak move, or blah blah. They discuss, and will be something interesting to people watch. There also will be big screen and watching. And this is all sign. I think it's important to keep it around the tournament area or venue and outside and inside of tournament area. Okay. Now we go for another subject. Let me increase the size. I don't know what is size this one.
Mr. Hassan
So
is
in the
asking,
middle.
is asking, should the arbiter or any organizer follow the player to the canteen or to the toilet?
Yes,
Also-
yes, yes. This is job of anti-cheating. This job of anti-cheating, because all for if official FIDA official event, they have committee with anti-cheating or fair play committee. They have their member, especially member, come, and their job to check before enter the tournament venue, check by scanner or super scanner of frame like airport and other for everybody. And even we go outside to the tournament hall, they send someone to check, and even after the finish, they have to check the toilet. Maybe the guy went to the one of cabinet in the toilet and they using mobile or something was in the garbage, something inside the pen, so easy to go and check. So always they have some people look after the players who are leaving the tournament area, because I'm not sure about it. He go to toilet. Even if he go to toilet, maybe have some friends waiting inside. They give him some information for that. Always you can find some people there. Their job to check everyone who's enter and who's go out. So if no questions, so we go to speak about specific tournament regulation. As you know, we have in our calendar, as we saw in our first lecture, about the events official commission, events commission with special official events of FIDA. One of them, we have the World Championship and World Cycles. Now let's to talk about World Juniors under 20 championships. When you said under 20, we mean both girls and boys under 20. And the championship shall be governed by the general regulation for the FIDA competition, and this rule also shall be separate event for girls. So we have for boys and for girls, but must be together, organized together in one place. And all chess players who shall not have reached the age of 20 on the January 1st of the year in which the championship are held are eligible to participate. So then we have some rights. Some players has a right to participate in the event. The following have the personal right and are entitled to participate and provide the fulfill of the condition of rule 3 above. So we have top 3 players of the previous edition who score gold, bronze, and silver medal. They has a right to participate. The Continental Junior Championship also, he has a right to participate. The top 6 open and top 4 girls, juniors, they have a right to participate. This we say top 6 and top 4 from rating, whose highest rating in the according to FIDA list, they have a right to participate. And World Youth Under 18 and World Youth Under 16 champion for the year preceding, so they have a right to participate. In addition to the players mentioned, the rule 4 above, each FIDE member federation shall have the right to send one only participant for each event. So now we have the first, second, three from the previous events, previous year, and we have 6 juniors and 4 girls can participate. Then we have under 16 and under 18 champion, and we have in addition 1 participant or 1 player from each girls and boys can be from each member federation participate. But if they have more want to play, but in this case they have to pay double charge, I think, because first player they give a condition, free condition they give, but others they have to pay all expenses of the accommodation. Schedule system, there should be minimum of 11 rounds. So minimum of 11 rounds must be not 9 rounds, only 11 rounds. And financial regulation, the organizing committee shall provide free board and lodging and twin share room. If a player need to upgrade to the single, he has to pay the difference according to the hotel rate. For players mentioned in rules 4 and 5 above, and then we have world youth under 14 and 16 and 18. Before it was 1 category, start from under 8 until under 18, but from 2014 they divided by 2 categories. 1 category it was youth from 14 to 18, other category called cadet from 8 to 12 years. So this was approved in 2011 executive board and valid from 2016. So general regulation and rules, the championship shall be governed by the general regulation for the competition. And then who will participate? There shall be 3 categories, normally under 14, under 16, and under 18. So if the one country, they go for the bid, said, I want to organize only under 14, we said, no, sorry, you have to organize 3 categories together, cannot be 1 category. So this coming like packaged together to be 3 categories with separate event for open and girls. All chess players who shall not have reached the age of the 14 and 16 and 18 on January 1st of the year, they have the right to participate. And the following have the personal right to participate. Then, as we said, we have top 3 players from previous edition. The champion of the previous edition may be elected to play in the same age category or higher level. If I am a champion, I played last year in under 10, then I have a right to play in same category under 10. But if my age became more than 10, now I can go to next level. So I have a right to participate in under 12. So because of my age, now I can go to under 12. So the champion of previous edition elected play in the same age category or higher age category. For example, the under 14 champion maybe play in under 14 champion if he is still the age eligible by the age to play, or in the under 16 or can play even under 18 championship. It's up to him which category need to play higher, 16 or 18, he has a right. The Continental Youth Championship preceding this edition, in addition to the players mentioned, so we have member of federation shall have a right to send 1 participant per event, so 1 girl and 1 boy. FIDE member federation shall have the right to send as many additional players as they wish, but in this case said to pay double fees, double charge, and hotels and so on. And FIDE endorsed chess academy may be registered not more than 1 player per event. And schedule. Also, we said the round must be minimum 11 rounds, not less than 11 rounds. Because in this type of event, for youth event, many players participate from more than 50 countries, 50 federation. So sometimes you can find the number of participation of the one category maybe reach 400 or 300 or 400. For 300 or 400, cannot play 9 rounds because the champion will not be clear, because after round 11 or round 9, maybe you can find more than 6 or 8 players with the same score points, but none of them play each other. So who's the champion? We cannot see the real champion. To become real champion, you have to play more rounds because the number is a huge number, big number. Now, in this case, FIDE said, no, shall not be minimum than 11 rounds. Okay, I understood that if we have 100 participants, in this case, I can play 9 rounds, 60 can play 9 rounds, but with the 200, 300, this is not enough 9 rounds, you have to go for more. Financial regulation. The organizing committee shall provide free board and loading in twin share room with a bath and shower for players mentioned, and even to be for between 4-star hotel and plus 3-star plus must be not less than 3-star hotel. And a company person per federation provide his holds and valid license as a FIDE trainer. So in this case, for FIDE official events, not allowed for a FIDE trainer to enter the tournament hall if not carrying license. FIDE trainer, so not allowed. Even he's coach of the players, even a chess Olympiad, if you have your trainer, your coach, not allowed to enter inside the hall if he not carrying license. So he has to carrying valid license as a FIDE trainer. Otherwise, not allowed him to enter the venue. Then we have for World Cadet under 8, 10, 12 championship, valid from 2016, and the champion shall be governed by the general regulation. And we have 3 categories: under 8, under 10, under 12, with separate event for open and girls. So don't say we have under 8 boys or under 10 boys. We can call open under 8, open under 10, open under 12, and under 8 girls, under 10 girls, under 12 girls. Because open world meaning both gender can participate in this category. Allowed the girls play under 8, but for the girls, only for girls. All chess players who shall not have reached the age of 8 or 10 or 12 on January 1st, the year championship are held, are eligible to participate. The following have the personal right. Also, we have personal right from 3 of previous edition. So always we have 3 from top 3 from previous edition. They have a right to participate. Okay, maybe someone of you asking me questions. So in previous year, 4 players they score same points. So who of these 3 out of 4 has a right according to the tiebreak system. So according to the tiebreak system, will be very clear, will be which one got the gold medal, who's got silver and bronze, and these 3 who got the medals, they have a right to participate for this year of edition of the category. Then we have, after that, for example, if the players age category was already past his age, can play the higher age category. For example, we have mentioned here 10 championship, maybe play under 10 championship if he's still eligible but age, or to play in the under 12 or 14 championship. So he cannot go to play under 16 or under 18. Only his category 10 to 14. He said, no, I will play under 16, not allowed, only if this other events coming in the future of after 1 month, he can't. But during this period, if 2 events running together, he has to play only from 10 to 14 ages group. The Continental Youth Championship preceding this edition, and we have the players from each federation have a right to send 1 participant, and for member federation also has a right to send more as they need. And also there should be minimum of 11 rounds. So always we have 11 rounds. Financial regulation, the organizing committee shall provide free board and lodging and twin share room with a bath and shower. For players mentioned above, for 1 accompanied person per federation provides his hold. So sometimes in the regulation competition they mention, okay, if some federation, if national federation participate with 10 players and more in different category, we give from each category 1 free load and board, 1 accommodation, 1 day, 1 free for 9 days accommodation or 10 days accommodation. They give free for a player each, plus 1 coach. So always like this system is work. But for more or addition players, you have to pay all expenses. And also the trainer or the feeder trainer, he has to have a valid license to enter in the venue. Then we have World School Championship. The championship shall be governed by the general regulation, and there shall be 6 categories. So an odd number category under 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, with separate event for open and girl. All chess players who shall not have reached the age from category 7 until 17 on January 1st of the year in which the champion are held as eligible to participate. Then we have personal rights according to the previous events. We have now 3 players from previous edition have right to participate. The champion of the previous world champion and the continental school champion, this all they have right to participate. For member of federation and FIDE endurance chess academies shall have the right to send the many players as they wish. And in the regulations, sometimes they mention for first player, you have to pay $50 or euro. For more than 1, for each one you have to pay, for example, 100 euro. Then allowed you to play more, but you have to pay double fees. Then we have here for school only 9 rounds according to the schedule and system. Only for the school 9 rounds. For the other competition youth events, world events youth must be 11 rounds, while in the schools championship only 9 rounds minimum is enough. Then for the financial, provide free board and lodging in the twin rooms. Then we have personal for federation with the minimum. So here they have a condition, and for the federation with a minimum participant of the 6 players, and provide her hold as the valid license FIDE trainer. Also, always we said FIDE trainer must be carrying license. So then we have all chess players should not have reached age of 16, under 16, on January 1st year. in which competition and held as eligible. So each FIDA member federation shall have the right to send one team. This is all regarding the team competition. So you have to send one team only from each national federation. Each FIDA member shall have right to send only one team, and FIDA member federation shall have the right to send as many additional teams. As we said, there you have to pay double charge, double money. Each team shall comprise consist of 4 players and 1 reserve. Long time chess Olympiad, there were 4 players, main players with 2 reserves. Now, since I think since 2002 or 2006, they made 4 main players with 1 reserve, one of whom must be a girl. This is new condition. The condition here they have to participate must be on 1 girl with a team. So this is 1 girl with a team must be with the main number, not with the reserve number, plus 1 captain or manager or trainer. So you have to have 6-member team, 4 players, 1 reserve, and 1 extra member, can be captain, can be manager, can be a delegate, can be trainer. So then we have shall be no more than 2 days where 2 rounds may be played. So no more than 2 days where 2 rounds may be played. There shall be at least 1 free day. So always for world official events must give 1 day free days, and this 1 day free days can make a tour, can give free days for the players go around the country or cities to discover, to shopping, to other blah blah. And sometimes also during the free day they make some events, special event like Blitz tournament, and it's free for anybody can participate. And there should be minimum of 10 rounds. So here we have 10 rounds. For youth championship, we had 11 rounds. For school championship, we had 9 rounds. Now we have here 10. For World Youth Under 16 Chess Olympiad. So this is very special, Chess Olympiad Under 16. So that consists of 5 players plus 1 head delegate or team captain, and team captain or trainer has carry valid license. So schedule, there shall be minimum 10 rounds. Each match shall be played over 4 boards. The pairing, scoring, and tiebreak regulation are in accordance with the pairing rules of the Chess Olympiad. Then we have, after that, the organizing committee shall provide free board unloading and twin share room with the both other teams mentioned. If we have 5 players with 1 trainer or head delegate, so they provide 3 double rooms, or sometimes they provide 2 double rooms with 2 single rooms, such as same as Chess Olympiad. So before the beginning of the first round, a list of the prize to be awarded to at least 5 highest placed team, first, second, third, fourth, 5. Maybe the organizer, they provide some prize money, something about 40,000 euro. They give for first maybe 15,000 euro, second give maybe 10,000 euro, and so on until 5 highest place team. And even they give some certificate, or they get the gold, silver, and bronze medal to the 6 members of the team taking the first 3 places. In Chess Olympiad, which was in Chennai, they give prize money even for category. They divide the countries for federation according to the average rating of 10 players. They make classification for the teams, federation around the world, then first 10 team or 20 teams, hey, they're category A, then another in category B, and so on. Then at the end, they give even medals for first and second and third team for each category. So this is also, they have many country, many federation chance to, they got medals and certificate because now they divide it according to their average rating. Then players assigned to the same board number and their respective team list shall be in competition with each other for individual board prize. For the purpose of this award, the players' performance rating from their game shall be compared. Before, I remember, if two players or more than two players, they are playing in board one, and they are equal points, and they are they going to see the percentage, who's score more percentage, who has high percentage, he will get the gold medal, the second will go silver, then the bronze. Now they go for the performance, because what happened in previous years in chess Olympiad, I remember that weak team, they always keep the stronger player in the last table, in the reserve table, number 5. When they play with the pairing, give them the weak team, the guy is coming and play and round 5, board 5, and he won. And so on. When the team play with the stronger team, this table number 5 is not playing. The player is not playing. And this kind of the, I can say this is cheating, I don't know. But at the end, you find the guy, he got gold medal. He's a weak player, maybe he's ELO 2000 or maybe or less. He has got gold medal because his percentage, he played 7 out of 7 and he got 100%. While Grandmaster, he played in the first board and maybe he played 9 games and he won 8 and lost 1. He got less than 100%. He lost the gold medal, but he played very strong with all Grandmaster. Was very strong player, but because of system, the one weak player got the gold medal and the guy Grandmaster got the silver or bronze. In this case, FIDE think about to solve this problem, they make awarding for medals according to the performance rating, not according to the percentage. And they make category of the countries according to the average rating of top 10 players. Now if you've seen, we have category A, B, C, D, E, F, maybe H, depending on the number of federation, H20 in one category. Then we have only the following shall be eligible for the board prize board numbers 1 to 4 who take part in at least 60%. So now you have to play 60% to get to award. So in this case, if we have 9 rounds, so you have to play 7 rounds. If you have 11 rounds, you have to play 6 or 7. So depend of the percentage. So if 60%, before it was 50%, now they increased to 60% of the round. Board number 5, then he has to play 50%. This means if the 11th round, he has to play 6 rounds because cannot be 5.5. So in this case, he has to play 6 rounds, and from at least minimum 6 rounds, and from 6 rounds, if he scored 50%, he will get candidate master. If he scored more than 65% or 66%, he will go title, direct title, FIDE master. So even we have a title given to the player according to the score and percentage, which one the more. Then we have FIDE World veteran, senior, and championship. So we said, according to the 2011 executive board, they approve for the senior championship. And here we have two categories, age group. We have 50 and we have age 55. So 65, sorry, they call senior, and 50, they call veterans. So two types we have category for this age group, with separate event for women if there are at least 10 players. So at least must be 10 players to organize the event and call seniors and so on. If less than 10 players, cannot organize. If we have 6 players, even we can organize with a double round. So if 6 players, we can play double round. But if 10 players, we can go for 9 rounds, round robin. The players must have reached the required age during the year of the competition. Here, as organizer, you as an organizer, don't look at the FIDE website profile of each player, because sometimes you find wrong age. So date of birth sometimes will be wrong in the server, FIDE server, but better you have to check via passport. Take the original passport for each participant and check his age, date of birth. The championship are open tournament for the players registered by their federation. So here, they not allowed anybody to register outside of federation, because maybe you as a player, you have a penalty or punishment from your federation, so stop you. You cannot play in any official event. In this case, the FIDE said you have to register via your national federation, not direct, because this is not open tournament. This is FIDE official event, so must be everything officially sent and registered by national federation. FIDE member federation shall have the right to send many players as they wish. So here, not one player, they have many players, and depend of the fees, you have to pay fees, you have to pay the expensive, if there is a hotel, accommodation. So it's your responsibility to pay for your players. Then the top 3 players from the previous championship shall have personal right to participate. The top 3 players from each continental senior championship, then from this edition, are qualified with personal right, and their place cannot be substituted. So even we have right to participate from the previous, and the organizing committee shall provide free board and lodging for in single room with bath. So here they give single room for the senior, so cannot give a double room. One senior and one young player will be together in one room, but here said no, we give only single room for a player. For player mentioned in the above 5 and 6, the 4 defending champions will be. And schedule here, we have minimum 11 round in case of less than 12 player. So if we have, for example, 12 player, we play 11 round. So double round robin with 11 round. Round robin will be used in this system because 12 player. If we have 10 players, we play 9 round. If we have more than, for example, more than 12 players, in this case, we have to play 11 rounds. The total prize fund shall be at least 15,000 euro. As you've seen, in all previous, which we talked, previous event, nothing mentioned about prize fund. The key for organizer. If the organizer give prize money, very good. If not pay, okay, no problem. But in senior events, they have prize money 15,000 euro must be paid. So the total prize fund shall be at least 15,000 euro. Please remember this figure because sometimes coming in exam. FIDE World Amateur Championship amended by 2011 Executive Board and general regulation and rules. The championship shall be governed by the general regulation. There shall be one category. What happened? Obey?
Yes, yes.
I don't know. This is coming from my monitor or your monitor?
No, not me.
Yeah, just need to click on the, PDF file, PDF screen.
What?
I don't know from where it comes this one.
Just need to click on video. Yeah. So
There you go.
Okay. Now, so we have now categories for the World Amateur Championship. It was one category. Now they made 3 categories. Before there shall be one category for FIDE rating under 2000 with a separate event for women if there are at least 10 players from at least 2 countries. But now they make it 2,300, 2,000, and 1,700. So we have 3 different categories. The players must not have a published FIDE rating for at least 2 years, period on January 1st of the year in which the championships are held. Then they must not hold any title above. So in this amateur championship, not allowed to be carry FIDE master or international master or grandmaster or woman grandmaster, woman international master. If you carry candidate master, woman candidate is allowed to participate, but otherwise not allowed. The champions are open tournament for players registered by their federation. They should always focus on their federation, because some players, they're asking me, I want to register to this event. I told them, please, if you want to register, go to via your national federation, because this is not open tournament. This is official tournament, must be everything official. So FIDE member federation shall have the right to send many players as they wish. In addition, the top players from each continental amateur championship preceding this edition are qualified with personal right. So we have even from continental, they can participate. And financial, the organizer committee shall provide free board and loading, twin rooms with a bath. And the senior, they said one single room only. But here we have twin rooms. And for players mentioned in the rule 5 until 2, defending champions. So we have free for each federation with 2 defending champions. They give free. The prize fund, so even now we have prize fund for this category. There must be at least 5,000 euro. But we have now 3 categories. From each category must be 5,000 euros times 3 category must be 15,000 euros. Onwards, World Women Amateur Championship shall be awarded the title of FIDE Woman Master and Rating. So 2000, I remember in Chess Olympiad, long time, any players participate in the Chess Olympiad is ELO start with 2050. I don't know, Obey, if you remember or not. It was 2050. For that, if you've seen many players we have now, they have 2050 ELO, but if you play with them, they're very weak, very, very weak. But that time, FIDE was given this ELO 2050. And now a master and rating of 2000 to be 2050. Not more than this ELO. In the Open Championship, the silver medal shall be awarded a rating of 2011, and the bronze medal shall be awarded a rating of 2050. So here, no title, they give rating direct, without title. The FIDE World Cities Championship, I think they organized maybe 2 times and they stopped till now. Long time they didn't organize. Last time they organized in Al Ain in UAE, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Then they never organized again. So the FIDE World City Championship shall be held at 2 years. Then this city will maximum of 1 per country. So it was allowed 1 per country to participate, and national federation are eligible to play with their national team member representing a city. So the FIDE World City Championship is sequel to the Chess Olympiad and Continental Cities. Some same condition, must be a member of team consists of 5 players, 4 main and 1 reserve, with 1 team captain or head delegate or trainer. Same Olympiad system. The Al Ain Chess Club of the UAE Chess Federation commits to organize the World City Championship for the Sheikh Zayed Cup for 5 times until 2020. We actually last time organized before 2020, then after that not organized yet. Then there shall be 32 teams representing 32 countries in the FIDE World City Championship according to the following criteria. So they have criteria to participate. World City Champion for the 2012. This is the Olympiad champions, and World Team Champions 1. And we have 4 Continental Cities Champion. So this means 4 Continental City Champions, they have to make a league or knockout system between the country, federation, the country, and on Continental. Then we see who the qualified to play in World Cities Championship. So the qualified will be winner of the immediately previous and respective Continental City Championship. And we have also 25 cities champions team per FIDE zone, according to zone. So each continental, they have so many zones. So between them, the champion, I remember in Asian zone, there is 6 or 7 zones. And we have an American, African, and other Europe, they have many zones. So altogether 25 cities champion team per FIDE zone. Then we have in the event that no cities team championship is held for that zone, then the place shall go to the country of the highest placed team per FIDE zone. So this is all criteria to participate in the World Cities Chess Championship. Then we have next of this, they have competition of the teams. The teams are made up 4 players plus 1 reserve and 1 captain. And this captain, he has a valid license, FIDE trainer license. The players must be entitled by the birth, citizenship, or the national represent the federation. Sometimes you can find the players, he's not from a national federation, but playing by the national federation because of some procedure or some condition to become a member of national federation, play with the national federation. Maybe you have to not play 2 years by your flag, your original FIDE flag, and then you can be member of the new federation. You can play with, for example, with the UAE. And such as we have many examples. Now we have Caruana now with the US. We have Wesley So play with the US. He was from Philippines, but because he shifted federation to the US, now he play by US Chess Federation, according to FIDE regulation. Each team shall have captain who may also be one of the players. So not necessary team captain will be from outside. No, maybe one of the players, one of 5 players, he already captain. So in this case, he has to assign it and give to the chief arbiter. Said chief arbiter, board number 5, he is a player and same time is a team captain. And sometimes what happened during the chess Olympiad, okay, team captain's there, but team captain, he wants to go outside of venue for some reason. Then he has to write official letter by hand and send to give to the chief arbiter. Okay, now I give authority for players board 2 or board 3. He now a key team captain. So after the approval of chief arbiter, the guy or the player or any board, he will be team captain. In case anything, he can talk to the chief arbiter and instead of captain. The federation take full responsibility for the conduct of their players. Each federation may be represented by the chief or delegation. So there is difference between chief or delegation and between a team captain and a company person, because chief of delegation, under him maybe arbiter, players, captain, trainers, other under a chief of delegation. This is chief of delegation of the country, of the federation, while coach or a trainer, only trainer of the team. So you don't have full authority. It may either appointed a person then to this officer or entrust the team captain, or sometimes one of the player or reserve. So must be everything written officially and give to the tournament director, or can give to the chief arbiter. Okay. Now, what about schedule of the World City? Must be very clear from beginning in the tournament regulation that the schedule of the FIDE World City Championship, day 1, arrival, team, captain, meeting, and opening ceremony. Okay. If they arrive, sometimes the team arrive at night time or evening time, and same time will be technical meeting, and we have opening ceremony. Then they send letter or email to organizer. Sorry, organizer, we cannot arrive on time, so we cannot come to the technical meeting, but I will give you the team composition. So board 1 play blah blah, board 2, 3, 4, 5. This is all list of the players. According to this list, this will be fixed board, sent by email, by WhatsApp, by any method. So in this case, the organizer understood, okay, this team will come back, but already they send the players list, so this will be fixed. Then we have day 2, the play round 1, day 3, round 2, then round 3. Day 5, they have round go to round 5 to others. Then round 6, day 6, we have according to the team, we have a knockout system. Maybe you have 16 teams to play to each other. Then quarter final, we have semi-final. Then we have final and closing ceremony. Then we have departure. So play 1 round, 2nd round, 3rd round, 4th round. Then after a 4th round, then we have 16 teams. From 16 teams, then we will have 8 teams. Will be knockout system. We'll have 8 teams, which will be quarter final. Then we have semi-final with the 4 teams. Then we have final and closing ceremony. Then day 9, we have departure date. So this is the schedule they have to arrange and write down in the tournament regulation. Then provision for the team, traveling expenses shall be met by the individual federation. So everything, all expenses they have to pay, and all teams shall be provided for their hotel and meals for the duration of their competition. If the duration of competition, as the schedule said, from first day, maybe 1st January until 9 January. So in this period, I am in charge for transportation, for accommodation, and so on. But if he come one day before or one day after, they have arranged their transportation. If the organizer didn't arrange, you have to arrange by yourself transportation, accommodation, and so on. And maybe sometime if you stay one day more, you have to pay charge, something charge. And previous for the team, traveling expenses shall be made by the individual federation. Then we have, after that, we have the something we can say FIDA Annual Chess Award. And this awarding will be always during the Chess Olympiad. They give some certificates, some awarding for some people who serve for the FIDA, and sometimes they give for the arbiter award, arbiter who served 35 years in the chess field. He was arbiter during that 35 years, and he was arbitering in major events, FIDA major event. In this case, FIDA giving award certificate. And also for the players, award for the main nomination by World Championship and Olympiad Commission, and CISA award for the woman to be administered by the Women Commission, and we have award for boys under 16 nominated by the Events Commission, and we have another for girls by Women's Commission. So many awards will be during Chess Olympiad they give for the many people. And we have long service who has long service, they give awards also such as arbiter 35 years, which nominated by the Arbiters Commission. So Arbiter Commission in the Chess Olympiad, they make list of the arbiter who served 35 years in chess field, then they give this awarding. Sometimes maybe in the list some arbiter already passed away, then they call their relative to come and or federation to come and take this award. And nominees must hold the title of international arbiter and who must have worked in at least 10 major FIDA continental event and counted. Then they shall be aged above 60 or on 1st January. But now, even this condition, we changed it. After 2012, they changed it to the 35 years. So not according to the what age is, 60 years, maybe more, maybe less, but he has to be served at least 37 years, and at least they have 10 major FIDA continental events. Okay, then we have long serve award for organizer, even for organizer, and they give some awarding, some certificate, and this nomination will be by Events Commission, because Event Commission, they have lists of all IO, all international organizers, and for that, they see who the serve give very long service. For that, they give this awarding. And but the condition of the IO, you have to have organized at least 3 major FIDA events, at least 3 major. And for trainers award, also FIDA Trainer Commission, they nominate for trainers for awarding an award for the publication nomination from the world list. Then we have also book of the year. You have book of the year, article of the year. So we have some people writing the book about maybe about chess book, something, opening, strategy, end game, something. So they are serving for FIDA, and in this case, the FIDA also they give awarding for these people. And for journalists, for photographer who cover the FIDA official events, and video of the year also. And now they make the new commission in FIDA is called historical commission. They collect this all data, books, journals, photos, videos, and for that then they give awarding for the those people. And we have a nomination of the condition from the February to 30 April each year. Each nomination accompanied by the short described shall be sent via email. So any nomination from Events Commission or from any Arbiters Commission must be sent by email to the presidential, to the FIDA secretary, to the FIDA or to the FIDA presidential board member, or now we call the council, FIDA council, and they will sit and take decision who can give award. Then after that, we can go to talk about regulation on seminar and title for organizer seminar. Okay, if you want to take break 5 minutes, then continue.
Yes.
Mr. Rubai?
Yes, we need a break.
Okay, give break. What time you come back?
Okay, I'll just inform them on the WhatsApp group.
Okay, good. Thank you very much.